Alright. I decidedly don't like this room, but that's fine. I can't go through here. Okay, why do I need scissors? Aria's resting. I don't want to disturb her. Okay. Sorry, I kind of took a break for like an hour and I've already forgotten everything because I'm dumb. Presumably I would need the scissors for that. But how does get scissors? And then I need ink for you. I saw an empty bottle on the, like, beyond the thing. No, don't tell me I have to use the guide. I don't want to be stupid. But they're so close. Just a hop. Just jump. Across the gap. Probably should be more specific. It's fine. Okay, either this was always here and I'm stupid, or this only popped up recently and I'm not stupid. It's more likely I am actually, in fact, stupid. I think fuck you only actually move when I actually force you to move. Okay, before I do anything, though. Okay, so... what? Get you here, push you down one, move you over one, down to this specific spot, and then I go around to go up here, push that way, and go around here, and then down, down, down. Okay. Okay. Got this. No. Pair of scissors. Okay, kind of have expected. And the statue to move again. Ink pot on the table. Take it. Tamed ink. Bind the quilling ink. You obtain quilling ink. Okay. Seriously, I expected something else to happen. Okay. Alright. Hello, book. Write the title of the book. Are you going to help me? Thank you. The title of my cover is Dracula. Yeah, I could have fucking guessed that one. Don't move. Ah. I'm gonna write it. The tickles. I can't write it if you don't stop moving. I'm finished. Sorry, my hand is injured and I can't write well. Don't apologize. This is perfect. Thank you again. Thank you. I feel young again. Brilliant. Hi. There's a switch inside the statue. I guess I'll press it. Woo, 100 saves. Key on the wall, take it. Obtained a rusty key. I got the key. Now I gotta get back to Aria. Lewin. Oh, it's you. It seems you have recovered your memories. I apologize for any inconvenience I may have caused you. Yeah, you were truly annoying. Ouch. As always, you weren't afraid to speak your mind. I'm not blaming you. You lost an important part of your memories, so you returned to your former personality. A very annoying personality, I must say. How embarrassing. But I'm glad you're back to normal. Thank you. You also remember everything, right? At first, when I arrived here, I couldn't remember that part of our past either. But I managed to remember it before seeing Aria. Then, you always knew that Aria... Yes, though I still don't fully understand the situation. I understand. Everything is so strange. I would like to explain what's happening, but I don't understand it either.
Huh?
I thought you were involved in this. I'm involved, but I don't know the truth. I see. Lewin, what's going to happen now? Aria is... I'll take care of it. I can tell you everything I know. I want to help you in whatever way I can. I don't know much, but maybe what I might know might contribute a little to piece everything together. By the way, where is Aria? She's resting back there. She started having headaches. It's dangerous. She might also remember everything. Wait a second. I haven't seen anyone back there. Oh, shit. What? Don't tell me that idiot. I hope she didn't open the pink door. Huh? What would happen if she opened it? She might remember the truth. Oh no. I have to go. Wait for us at the end of this area and tell us everything you know. I'm glad to see you again. I mean, your true self. I'm not controlling anything. The book went through the door. I want to keep exploring this place. Horror. What's this place? This place feels very different. This place connects all the other areas of the library to each other. You can go to any area from here. Okay. Why? Is that the fabled pink door? However, only the door of horror area is open. I see. Do you see that pink door? That's the center of the library. It's a very special place. I don't want to go in the pink door. There it is. Door is locked. Okay, hang on. I must consult the guide real quick. One moment. Okay.
A pink door. Lewin told me I shouldn't go to it. But I think I should explore every nook and cranny of this place. What should I do? I should think before making a final decision.
Okay, so I do have the endings guide as well, and I'm going to just go for normal ending real fucking quick, which is not entering, because it's the least complicated.
What are you doing here? Lewin. Did you open this door? I told you not to open it. I didn't open it. You didn't open it? All right. Take this. I found the key to that door.
You obtained a rest key.
I want to give you back the knife. By the way, are you feeling better? I'm fine. I'm glad to hear that.
Okay, now I just have to remember my current save slot is not what I want to save in. Okay.
I can't see anything inside this room.
Huh?
Aria? Aria, are you there? Where is Aria? Help! Aria!
Oh shit!
What the hell is happening? I'm not sure. I guess I don't want to be my friends, right? Don't worry, I'm gonna help you. This is too high. I have to go through here. Of course, I won't stay behind doing nothing.
Brilliant.
Are you okay? That's what I should ask you. Are you hurt? I'm fine, but you had to cross that bridge because of me, despite being afraid of heights. Besides, your hand is injured. What are you saying? Stop blaming yourself. In the end, everything went well. Don't worry about it. Lewin, take my hand. Huh? What are you saying? We need to cross the bridge again. Damn it. You're right. Maybe you won't be as scared if you take my hand. That isn't necessary. You say that, but you're already taking my hand.
Oh, thank fuck I didn't have to control that. Kinda surprised the skulls didn't just like come alive. Ay. Game. Okay, save slot 3 is still safe to save on. Save slot 2 is the one that I want to go get all the other endings.
Okay.
I have a feeling normal ending is just gonna be me waking up in the world and bam, done. Finally, they reached the end of the horror area, and as she promised, she showed them her true appearance.
Oh look, you got glasses. Actually very cute with glasses. Narrator?
I am not a narrator.
I am only a human. A boring human. In fact, I was so boring that nobody wanted to be my friend when I was little. Everyone ignored me. That is the reason I decided to copy the personalities of the characters in books I liked. I thought I would become an interesting person and I could have friends. But now, I'm not sure which parts of myself are real and which parts are the ones I've copied from books. Narrator does not exist. She's only one of the personalities I copied. I am sure you do not comprehend anything I am saying. I'm sorry for saying such strange things. Aria, you are a girl that loves books and spends lots of time reading them. A bookworm. Lewin also adores books, but he enjoys writing them. He's a very talented writer. My real talent is not being a narrator, even though it is something similar. I am a storyteller. My duty is to tell tales to other people, especially children and old people.
A storyteller? Then why did you narrate what I was doing?
I do not know the answer. I am just doing a favor to someone. A person asked me to narrate everything you did, but I do not know the true purpose. There was someone else in the library, right? Yes, that is correct. There is someone else.
There's someone else trapped in this place? Who?
Someone you both know very well. Do you mean... it can't be? Yes. I must apologize. While I was acting as narrator, I said cruel things, especially to Aria. I am duly sorry for that.
It doesn't matter. I'm sure you had your reasons for doing it. But I don't want you to say you're a boring human. You're a really interesting person. It's not your fault others can appreciate how marvelous you are.
Thank you. These words are very nostalgic. Aria?
Huh?
Your head keeps hurting? This is the same thing that happened to me before.
Maybe I'm also trying to remember something.
I see. Aria, there's something very important you must know. Wait! Aria, the truth is... What's happening? I'm disappearing?
No! This can't be!
I understand. I am not necessary in the story anymore because I decided to stop acting as a narrator. Or maybe I am disappearing because I should not tell her the truth? Do not worry. I will be fine. Keep advancing until the end. I'm sure we will meet again. Talia. That is my true name. No. Why? This should have never happened. Aria, we've got to hurry. We need to find the other person that's inside the library.
Lewin?
Eh?
Talia? Library?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Books.
Aria!
Okay.
I finished reading the book.
What do you think about it?
I loved it. Your books are always my favorites.
Is that so? I'm so glad to hear that. But
But one day you should write a happy ending.
happy endings aren't my specialty.
How do you know? You've never tried to write one. Oh, I'll help you write a happy ending.
Aria, thank you, but you suck at writing stories.
That was very rude. Oh, it's getting late. I should get going.
It's true. You should go back home before it gets dark. See you tomorrow.
See you. Sorry, Lewin. I think I fainted. But I need to tell you something important. Lewin? Lewin? Where are you? Maybe he disappeared too. Is this all my fault? Dahlia? Lewin? No, I don't want to cry. I must be strong. I must be brave. This story isn't over yet.
Hello, Burb.
What's this? A letter?
You obtained Lewin's letter. Read it.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I decided to go to the next area while you were sleeping. There's something I wanted to see with my own eyes. You're smart and strong, so I've no doubt that you'll be able to go to the end without my help. It's been fun being by your side. I'm so glad I got to know you. Lewin.
Alright, what's the last section? Final chapter. Oh, it's just final chapter. Alright, cool.
What do you think you're doing?
You're always so cold. You didn't even greet me. Aren't you happy to see me?
This is all your fault, right?
My fault? I think that's an incorrect way of saying it. You should say that it's all thanks to me. Aren't you happy?
Happy? You shouldn't touch wounds that are still healing.
Actually, I'm erasing the wound completely. This way, there won't be any scars.
Despite being the oldest of the group, you've always been the most immature. You always have to act. You have to accept reality. You must overcome your past, or else you'll never be able to move on with your life.
Lewin, in reality, you're just like me. Your hand proves it.
Huh? My hand?
Should I remind you how obsessed you became writing that book?
Huh. But thanks to that, I understood that obsessing about the past isn't the solution.
I'm not obsessed. I just want all of us to have a better life. And above everything, I want Aria to have the life she deserves. Isn't that what we all want?
You aren't considering her feelings. You're doing what you want.
Hey, stop fighting.
Dahlia, I thought you...
I'm fine. Clyde teleported me to another room so I wouldn't tell Aria the truth.
Now stop arguing. You've argued many times after that day. Don't do it again. It can't be helped. We have different values.
I don't care what you think of me. I'm going to keep fighting for what I think is right. I will fight for our happiness. I'm not going to give up.
The happiness you're trying to create isn't real.
I know what I'm doing isn't entirely correct, but Aria's happiness is more important to me. I don't care what people think of my actions if she can keep smiling.
Smiling? How do you think she's gonna feel if she discovers the truth?
That's why I'm doing all of this, to ensure she doesn't discover the truth. Dahlia, why'd you hit us?
I already told you to stop arguing. We all need to calm down. Lewin, I understand why you don't agree with him, but we should listen to his side first. I think you two should separate and reflect on the situation a bit more. After that, we'll meet again and listen to your version of the story. I think it's only fair to hear what you have to say.
Dahlia.
You always did your best for our sake, so I want to understand why you're doing all of this. I'm still mad at you for not telling me the truth while I was helping you, though.
What will we do without you? I'm okay with that. Wait for me in the last room. I'll tell you the truth when I'm ready. Now I still have to do one last thing.
Alright, we'll be waiting for you there.
Like, there's no way this ending's gonna lead me to the truth, right? Because this is supposed to be like the normal ending. oh boy, do I have some bad endings to get through after this. Alright. Okay, still safe. Slot 3 is the safe one. I should write down that slot 2 is for all the other stuff.
What's this area's name?
It doesn't have a name. In this area, you can find many kinds of books. Even if we're all different, we live together in perfect harmony.
Brilliant. Sounds like my fucking mind.
Hey, Aria, can you hear me?
Huh?
Oh, shit.
Are you also trapped in this place?
You are...
Oh, shit, that's the librarian? I'm the librarian that works in your world.
What are you doing here?
I don't know. When I woke up, I was trapped here. I suppose every library needs a librarian. I'm so sorry, dear library. I can't be the only one who keeps you. I can't leave behind the one I already hold close to my heart. My library is quaint. I must say it's also ancient, as well as far from the reaches of the nearest village. I took it upon myself to care for its plants and adorable rabbits. Adorable. I suppose that's why it's so special to me. I do my best to ensure that I take great care of it so people like you can enjoy reading books. What do you think? Which library do you like the most?
Choices.
What?
Hang on. What am I supposed to answer? I didn't think I'd be given choices. I thought this was just going to lead to an ending, because the other end of the thing mentions, choices. Okay, well, I don't want to get the true ending yet. I want to save that for the last, so... The correct answer is both libraries. Okay.
I see. I think both libraries have a kind of charm to them. Well then, I think we're getting close to the end. Don't give up, dear.
Wait, I need to talk to you. There's a flower growing on top of the bookshelf, but I don't think I can reach it.
Okay, now I'm gonna save in slave slot 4 because now I'm unsure. Okay, I need to get that flower, right? Yeah.
Do you like my flower collection? There's a flower for every color of the rainbow.
All the colors? You might be missing one.
Oh, you found out. All I want is to complete my collection.
And I know where to get that. Alas, I need something.
The heavens are such a beautiful sight to behold, especially the starry heavens. How wonderful it must be to have my own star. How beautiful.
Okay.
That tree. It's the same kind in my world's library. My favorite place to read.
Oh.
You've got excellent taste. Do you remember when we decorated the tree with those stars? We wrote a wish on each star and placed them there. So many people, big or small, traveled to the library to be able to write a wish of their own. How fun it was.
This is my favorite place to read for sure. I'd like to read under the wishes of everyone in the world. I hope they all come too. True.
What did you write on yours? I wrote...
Shush!
Whoa! You scared me. It's not good for my poor little heart.
If you tell me, then your wish won't come true.
Whoops. You're right.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Hmm? He left.
Star on the ground. Obtain a star. Is this for me? What a beautiful star. Thank you. Do you want this key? You'll have to win the game to get it. Would you like to play? Who has the key? Do I have the key? Bingo. Next round will be even harder. Okay, of course there's more than one round. Of course there's a third round. Let's go. I don't know. I couldn't pay attention to that one. Sure. Nope. You lost. Don't do this again. Oh! Why, yes, you do have to do this again. I'm going to bet that it's not RNG based. And it is a set pattern every time. Yeah, it's not RNG. Okay. Okay, so I know it's not the second from the left book. But I don't think it hit on the right side either. That's right, the game is finished. You deserve this prize. Obtain bird key. Why do I need a bird key? Oh wait, there's a locked door.
You're the owl that delivered the letter to me before, aren't you? Would you like to come with me?
I'll join your party. Hell yeah! Can you get the plant? I saw the move. I wonder if I have to redo all this for all the other endings. Probably.
Can you give me that green flower up on that bookshelf, please? Thank you very much.
Was it this room? No. Too tired, can't remember shit. It's fine. Was it this room? No. It was this room. A green flower, that's just what I need. My collection is now complete. Thank you. And door unlocked.
You want to go back to your room? Thank you very much for helping me.
Bye, bird. Books leave an impression on you. Can't believe I used to hate them.
You used to hate books?
Yeah, when I was younger, I despised them. My father was the previous librarian, and I had to help him out. I didn't like being surrounded by books. I thought they were boring. Even then, as per family tradition, I had to become the next librarian. Now, I love books. I can't imagine my life without them. I'm also pretty good at drawing, so my illustrations appear in some books.
What made you change your mind?
That's a secret. If I tell you, I wouldn't be a mysterious boy.
That's not right. You gotta tell me the rest of the story.
Sorry. Please don't be mad at me. Aria. Do you believe that rules are meant to be followed or broken? Ooh, hang on. Choices. Since I'm going with answering correctly. Followed. I see. That's what you think. I think the exit's near. Our world is waiting for us. Can I go back? Okay, I'm gonna go back real quick. Yeet. Just, you know, for funsies. A portrait titled The Librarian. Uh-huh. A portrait titled The Storyteller. Portrait titled The Writer. The Reader. Oh, the Bookworm, yeah. Okay, a book titled The Meaning of Names. Do you want to read it? Which name would you like to read about? Lewin! Lewin is a name derived from, Leofwin? Meaning a dear friend. Dahlia! In the Victorian language of flowers, dahlia signifies elegance and dignity. Aria means air in Italian. In music, an aria is usually a solo in an opera. Any books on the bookshelf? Oh, good. I have a ticking clock that I get to ignore. Legends are very interesting. I wonder if they're real. Good question. Book titled The Legend of the Quill. Once upon a time, there was a quill with the power to create and erase whatever was written with it. People wanted to have this powerful object, so they waged war to have it in their hands. To keep it from falling into the wrong hands, a family took it upon themselves to hide it away and protect it for generations. Since then, the whereabouts and knowledge of the quill has been lost to time. I wonder if it's true. Are we done with ticking? Yes. Let's say you finish reading a book that you really like, but you hate the ending.
Huh?
What would you do if you could change that ending? Would you change it, or would you respect what the author has written? I would not change it. So you say. Sorry for asking weird questions. I promise that it's the last I'll ask you.
Oh, wait!
Wait, hang on. I answered a different question. Hang on. Must save. Different slot. Not that it matters. I think you have to either answer them all correctly or incorrectly. But, visual novel. Tendencies.
I'm pleased to see you again, miss. Do you remember me? I'm Romeo and Juliet. We met at the beginning of your journey.
I never forget a book like you.
It seems you've reached the end of this library. Let us give you a farewell and a billion thanks for what you've done for us. Please, let us assist you one final time. I may be dead, but what you've done for me made me feel alive again. Thank you. Thanks to you, I got this lovely bookmark. I put on an extravagant show to welcome you to this library. It's time to give you an extravagant farewell to see you off.
What talk to this book? Can I sneak around? Yes, fuck you.
You brought back a part of me. Thank you so much. Every detail is important in a book, no matter how small it may be. Please, let us assist you one final time. I feel as if books and humans should help each other. Okay. It's kind of almost bittersweet, isn't it? Such is the truth.
I cannot believe it.
Now I understand.
Hi. Sup, people? And Person I thought was dead. Aria, we've been waiting for you.
What?
Aria,
I thought you disappeared.
you were worried for my sake? I hadn't disappeared. I was teleported to this room.
But finally, the four of us are reunited. Now we can go back to our world. We just have to open that door.
Wait,
Did something happen?
what's that in your pocket?
You're talking about this? It's just a quill, nothing of importance.
Oh, alright.
Aria?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just felt like I was forgetting something important.
Important?
It's really nothing. Let's go back to our world.
Okay, yeah, yep. I can see why this is the normal ending then.
Oh, goodness.
I'm finally back. I miss this library.
So that's why we had to pretend like nothing happened. She can't find out the truth.
I understand. I guess that's the best option we have.
Morning, guys.
Welcome to the library, Aria.
I'm glad we were able to finally make it back to our world.
Our world? What are you talking about?
Huh? We were trapped in a library in another world.
Oh, I get it now. It must have been a dream.
A dream? No, all of it was real.
But that's impossible.
Dahlia, you don't remember?
Eh? I don't know what you're talking about. I also think it was a dream.
Lewin?
It was a dream.
I guess you're right. It was most likely a dream. Librarian?
What do you need, miss?
A rabbit's eating a book.
What are you saying? Again? Ah.
Shh, be quiet.
I always have to buy new books because of that little guy. I don't see why people say they're so cute. I hate them. That small bunny's got a big storm coming. He's not gonna eat any more books after I take care of this.
He says he hates them, but he really loves them. If he really did hate them, he wouldn't even let them into the library. I'm going to calm him down before that bunny bites him again. You've been quiet, still thinking about that dream?
Yeah. Oh, I just had an idea. Can I tell you more about my dream? Maybe it'll inspire you to write your next book.
Sure, I guess. But we've also got to see that But we've got to see that oh so cold, troublesome bunny over there.
Yes.
So I can't Aria know?
Noland. Okay.
Okay, I'm guessing it wouldn't have mattered what I answered then. Alright, keep reading. Now we gotta go get all the other things. Although, if the dialogue is gonna be the same, I'm skipping. Think it's... what the fuck was I doing? Scissors, ah ha 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 ha. Vampire book. Or no. Switch. No. Oh, key. It's fun how quickly I fucking forget things. It's great. Speed through this. Well, good news is though, if all the dialogue is the same throughout all the rest of the things until there's like other shit, maybe that means I could just skip a bunch. That'd be great. Instead of having to pay attention. I do wish there was a way to fast forward scenes, but that's just me. Fucking go in the pink door.
Huh? This is... my room. Why is my room in this place?
This is the center of the library. It's very practical. You can access any area from your room. But this is only a copy. Your real room is in your world.
What's this? A photo? Huh? No, I don't understand. That's impossible. I don't remember this. Ah! My head. It hurts so much.
Are you okay? Wait, I'm gonna go look for help.
You don't need to do that. I'm fine.
You obtained a photo. Let me take you to the exit. I hope you feel better soon. I would have loved a fucking feather. I'm gonna have to fucking... Okay. What are you doing here?
Lewin.
Answer me. Did you open the door? Okay. Now we get to pick. There's so many endings, but I want to see all of them. Okay. We're gonna... Okay, I say that there's so many endings, but there's like literally only... There's 4 endings, and the way you get one of them is by 2 different ways. So... Okay, I didn't open the door, I'm lying to you. Sorry for lying to you. Kind of. I don't remember how soon. Let's see. 3. I imagine a lot of this is actually gonna be the same. Can't see there. Huh? Aria, you there? Da ba da ba da. Okay, I'm actually, you know what, fuck it. I'm cutting here, and if anything, or when something new happens, I'll pop back in. And of course, immediately there actually is something new. Damn it. She screams, stop it.
You don't need to cross that bridge. Throw me your knife.
Huh? What are you saying?
I know you're afraid of heights. I'll take care of this.
That's too dangerous.
Please, Lewin. I trusted you when you saved me from that doll. Now I want you to trust me. I can do this. You wanted me to borrow your knife before in case anything happened, right? Well, I need it now.
Okay, here you go. Obtain Lemon's knife.
Leave me alone. I won't stay here. I'm going to keep going until the end. If possible, I would like to solve this peacefully. But if you don't get out of my way, I won't hesitate to use this. Eh? They left.
Aria, are you hurt?
I'm fine.
Ah, wow. I didn't expect that to change.
Thanks for lending me your knife. I'm glad I didn't have to use it.
You surprised me. I didn't expect you would be able to do something like that. You seemed almost like a different person.
I'm surprised too. I really don't understand what happened. Maybe you inspired me to be braver.
I see. Well, shit-talky mushrooms. Yeah, you can fuck off, creepy imagery. Oh, it was the bunny that came up, not the scully skulls. Okay, since that is not... That's a closer save for getting the two different endings on the... Yeah, two to three different endings on this one. Show them... True appearance. Born human, da-da-da.
Huh?
Okay, this looks like it's saying the same.
Huh?
Boop, 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 doo, doo. Now I'm just kind of afraid to actually like cut away, because what if something new happens? Same shit, same shit, same shit. Okay, still wake up without Lewin. Okay, so not any dialogue changed. I have picked all the same answers because this is how I get 2 of the endings. Surprisingly enough. Alright. Such is the truth.
I cannot believe it.
Now I understand. Because theoretically I get one more choice. Aria, we've been waiting for you.
What? Aria, I thought you disappeared.
You were worried for my sake? I hadn't disappeared. I was teleported to this room. But finally, all 4 of us are reunited. Now we can go back to our world. We just have to open that door.
Wait,
Did something happen?
Clyde, please tell me the truth.
The truth? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Lewin. I lied to you. I opened the pink door and I found this photo.
No!
This photo was taken 6 years ago, the day when us four became friends. I don't understand how I could forget something as important as this, but now I remember it all. When I went to the library for the first time, I met a young writer and we became friends. We were always together. That writer's name was Lewin. Later on, we met a storyteller whose personality changed every day, but learned that she didn't need to act like anyone to make friends. Her name was Dahlia. Lastly, we met Clyde, the son of the librarian. There was a boy who hated books, but was taught that they were marvels and would be able to become the new librarian. This photo has given me the chance to remember many things. I remember how we all laughed together, how we played together, how we read together. And I also remember... I remember my own death.
I'm sorry. I mean, I guess I did kind of predict that, but like...
No.
What are you talking about? That can't possibly be true. Gaslighting. You must be tired. Let's go back to our world.
That's enough! I don't want you to keep hiding the truth from me!
Clyde, you shouldn't keep hiding it.
I agree with Dahlia.
If you don't tell the truth, then I will.
Clyde!
Do you know what this is? My family has hidden away this quill for generations, keeping it from falling into the wrong hands. It was hidden away in a secret room in the library, behind a bookshelf. The librarian takes on the role of protecting it. This quill has the power to create and erase what is written with it, and so it had to be hidden away. But even then, I decided to break some rules. I used this quill to write you back into existence.
Back into existence? What do you mean?
As you know, you died a month ago. We were all heartbroken, and we couldn't believe what happened. I tried to bring you back with this quill, but it didn't work. This only had the power to create and erase. It can't resurrect a real person. Meanwhile, Lewin started to write a book. He barely slept and ate. He became obsessed. And as a result, he forced his hand too much and injured it, which is why he wears that bandage. Dolly and I became worried about him. We needed to find out what he was writing about. It was a book about you and your adventures in a library.
But... that's...
Yes. This world is based on the book that Lewin wrote, and I made it a reality using this pen. So, I put the three of you in this fake world, and gave you new memories to forget the harsh truth. Lewin, the original author, was able to remember everything, and so did Dahlia. My goal was to see if you were able to act like the real Aria, so you could replace her. So all four of us could go back to our world. I suppose my plan was stupid. I'm sorry. I was so selfish. I'm sorry.
Clyde. So that's what happened. Now I understand. I clearly remember the moment of my death, but I couldn't understand why I was still alive. I thought it had been just a nightmare.
What do you remember from that day?
I remember I went to the forest that's near the library to pick up some flowers for your birthday. While I was making a flower crown, I heard a noise. And then, the last thing I saw was an arrow.
Your parents told us that you didn't come back home that night, so we split up and went to look for you. I was the one who found you in the forest. Oh, gods. You were lying on the ground with a flower crown in your hand, and an arrow piercing your heart.
It's just what I imagined. Why did that happen? Wasn't that forest supposed to be safe?
It's illegal to hunt there, My family also takes care of protecting the forest. But that day, there was a hunter illegally hunting for animals. One of his arrows reached you.
The police tried to find the culprit, but the hunter ran away. We don't know who did it.
That means I died because of another person?
Yes.
This is so frustrating. That person stole my future and didn't even have the courage to recognize it. There were still so many things I wanted to do. Because of that person, It's so unfair.
Aria,
I want to keep living. I don't want to leave you guys yet.
You can do it. I've done everything possible so you can continue living. I will change everyone's memories. Nobody will remember that day.
Thank you. But that's not possible. I'm not Aria.
You are. You're just like her.
The real Aria's in her grave. This life belonged to her. I'm not human. I'm not real. Just like everything that's in this library.
For you, for us, you're real. What does it matter that you're not human? You're our friend either way.
Friend? I'm your friend.
Of course you are.
what's on your mind?
I want to stay by your side, but I don't want to replace Aria. If that's true that you're okay with me not being a human, I would like to keep living.
Aria? What do you mean? I don't think you should be calling her Aria anymore. Huh?
Lewin, I see you understand what I mean. Do you think my idea is selfish?
Even if it were, that's not a bad thing. Who said you can't ever be selfish? That already makes you different from Aria, which is what you want.
Lewin!
Do you mind explaining to us what you're talking about?
I want to continue living, but I don't want to be Aria. I want to be my own person.
Your own person?
I want to live like a normal human. But I don't want to be a replacement for Aria. I want to live my own life.
Even if you say that, you're still identical to Aria.
That's not entirely true. She doesn't act exactly like Aria. I've noticed quite a few differences.
What differences?
She lied to me. You told me you hadn't opened the door, but that was a lie. The real Aria would never have lied about something like that. When she did something wrong, she admitted it. Now that you mention it, it's true. Besides, do you remember when that doll wanted to attack us? I told you to escape and you did. Aria would have stayed with me anyway, so as not to leave me alone in that situation.
Bitch, I tried to stay and I died.
And that wouldn't have ended well. You trusted me. But what really made me realize that you were different was when you decided to use my knife. For a moment, you seemed like a different person. You were more stubborn, but also less naive than the real Aria. There are subtle features of your true personality, hidden under Aria's personality. But they exist, and that means you can be different.
Really?
Why would I lie about something like this?
Oh, wait a second, Lewin. I asked her some questions to confirm that she is indeed the same as Aria. I even told Dahlia to tell me everything she did.
Huh. And you really think some questions are gonna tell you how our person really is? I'm the one who's been by your side all this time. I can confirm that she's not exactly the same as Aria. I tried to kill her several times so all this could end, because I knew she wasn't real. But in the end, I couldn't do it, because I wanted her to continue living. She isn't Aria.
You wouldn't have been able to kill her. She can't die in a normal way. For her to die, she must be erased with the quill. In fact, I'm the one who killed Aria.
Clyde, we've
I've already told you many times that you don't have to feel guilty over her death. It wasn't your fault. Nobody could have predicted it.
But Aria went to the forest because I mentioned I liked those flowers. She wanted them to be a gift for my birthday. If I hadn't said anything, Aria would still be alive and none of this would be happening now. That's why I want to fix my mistake.
There's nothing to fix because it wasn't your fault. Stop blaming yourself.
Clyde, I understand how you feel. I know you want me to replace Aria, but that's not what I want. It's not who I am. If you won't accept my decision, I'll understand. But then, I'll ask you to erase me.
Erase you? I couldn't do something like that.
Then, will you let me live without replacing Aria? Do you accept my decision?
Oh shit. I wasn't expecting him to be making the choice. Alright, ready for a bad end? I've been over here like fucking crying, it's fine. Fuck you.
You won't accept?
Huh?
What are you saying? Clyde, why?
I'm sorry. I did all this for Aria. For the real Aria. I don't care if you want to continue living as somebody else. But Aria should live too. That's been my goal all this time. If you're not Aria, then everything I did was useless.
But she doesn't want to be a replacement for Aria. You can't force her to become someone she doesn't want to be.
I know. And if that's what she wants, I accept it. She can do whatever she wants with her life. But I can't give up. Aria should live. She can't die yet. That's something I refuse to accept. So I have to keep trying. I'll find a way for Aria to come back to life. I think that's enough.
You tried it, but it didn't work. We understand how you feel. Accepting her death is hard. But we need to get over it. Otherwise, you'll just keep hurting yourself.
I have the power to change her fate. I got this quill. I'll keep fighting for her.
And what are you planning on doing? Are you going to keep making copies of Aria? It doesn't matter how many times you try that. A copy will never be the real Aria.
Who said I was going to make another copy? I have a different plan prepared in case this one didn't work.
A different plan? What are you going to do?
I will revive the real Aria. That's the only way.
But you said the quill couldn't revive a real person.
Yes, that's true. I've already tried, but nothing happened.
Then it's impossible to bring her back.
There's a different way to do it.
Huh?
I reached the conclusion that I can't change the present. I can't create another Aria. But if I can't change the present, then I'll change the past.
The past? What are you talking about?
I'll use the quill to rewrite the day of Aria's death. If I change the past, the present will change automatically.
What?
If I can avoid her death in the past, the real Aria will be alive in the present. Isn't it a fantastic idea?
It's a terrible idea. That's way too dangerous.
Clyde, changing the past isn't a good idea. It's possible that you can avoid Aria's death, but something worse could happen.
Worse than Aria's death? There's nothing worse than that. Why don't you want to save her? I don't understand. We're friends.
Because we believe accepting her death and moving on with our lives is the best option.
Clyde, listen to me. Why did your family hide the quill?
Because it would be dangerous if it fell into the wrong hands.
Will you use it anytime you want to change something that you don't like? In the end, you'll become one of those selfish people who want to use it for their own benefits. I've already lost a really important friend. I don't want to lose you too. Please, don't use that quill anymore.
Dahlia.
Please. Clyde, don't change the past.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I can't. I need to do this.
Clyde, stop it!
Don't do it!
Huh?
I can't move. Me neither.
Clyde!
Let us move. Please, Clyde.
I think this is the best for everyone. I hope you can forgive me. I will rewrite that day. I'll avoid Aria's death.
No, stop it. If you do that, this Aria will also disappear.
Clyde, please no. Clyde.
Oh, damn. What happened? This is my room. I came back to the real world? That means I managed to change the present. Aria. I need to see Aria. I must hurry. She should be there.
Oh. Clyde, good morning. Are you feeling better?
Your father told us you were sick, and that's why he was in charge of the library today. I'm glad to see you're fine. Aria. You're alive. I'm so glad. You can't imagine how happy I am.
Eh?
Clyde, are you sure you're all right? Maybe you should have stayed in your bedroom to rest a bit more. Yes, I'm all right. I just had a nightmare.
Dolly and I were going to go visit Lewin just now.
Do you want to come with us? Visit Lewin? Yeah, I'll go with you. Oh no, Lewin.
Let's go.
Yep. Conflict exchange and all that jazz. What does this mean?
I always try to come in with a smile on my face. When I get here, I can't avoid crying.
It's okay, Aria. Cry all you need.
But I want to see Lewin I want Lewin to see my smile, not my tears.
I'm sure he appreciates your efforts. Why? Lewin is... Why did this happen?
It's my fault. Lewin went to the forest in my place because I was sick. I'm the one who should be dead.
Aria, don't say something like that. This isn't what should be happening.
A month has already passed, but I still can't believe Lewin is no longer with us. This is so cruel. I miss him so much.
Lewin. No. This isn't what I wanted.
Lewin. It isn't fair.
I won't allow this to happen. Lewin, I won't let you die. Nobody will die. What are you saying? Maybe I made a mistake while rewriting the past. This time I won't make any mistakes. I'll rewrite that day again. And this time, it's going to be Dahlia that's dead. I'm in my room again. This time, it's impossible for me to have made any mistakes. I made sure to have written it correctly, so it's impossible for anybody to have died that day. I need to hurry to the library. It's a very long ending. There they are. Lewin, are you alright? I'm okay. You're the one who's supposed to be sick.
Are you feeling better?
I'm glad everything went well now. Wait, where's Dahlia?
Dahlia?
She's probably in heaven. We could visit her later. I want to buy her a flower bouquet.
Good idea. No. Please, no. Dahlia. Not you. No, no, no. No! sorry. I'm so sorry. You were right. It wasn't a good idea. I'm just hurting everyone. I understand now. I understand why it isn't working. The quill doesn't have the power to revive someone. In order to make the past that I wrote a reality, the quill takes the life of somebody else in return for bringing Aria back. The quill takes anybody that I appreciate as much as Aria. No matter how many times I try to rewrite the past, somebody I love will die. Is it true that I can't do anything? I just wanted all of us to be happy again. But it doesn't matter what I do. This won't work. Talia, what should I do? Now I must decide who dies. It's impossible. I can't choose something like that. All of them are important to me. That's the solution. It's very simple. Why didn't I think of that before? I should have done that since the beginning. If, to revive Aria, I must sacrifice someone who's important to me, it's clear who I'll pick. We can't all be together, but you can all move on and be happy. This is my final decision. In order for everyone to live, I will write my own death. Yep, saw that one coming. Bad ending too. Right, and time for more skips. That was a very, very depressing ending. That's bad ending 2. I'm wondering what bad ending 1 is. Alright.
Now let's see what happens when we accept the decision.
Thank you.
That's not a decision that Clyde should make. You're the only one who should decide your own life. If you want to erase yourself, we will accept it. If you want to live, we'll also accept it. I agree with Lewin, but there's a problem. You have the same memories, personality, and appearance of Aria. Even if you keep on living, you'll still be Aria.
Then I'll just have to change.
Change?
Yes, I've already thought about it. Clyde, I want you to erase my memories about Aria's life. Please, erase my whole past from my mind.
You want me to erase everything? That would mean you...
Yes, I will live as someone with amnesia. But from now on, I'll create my own memories and become my own person.
But you may end up remembering the truth again.
This time I'll have to modify the memories of all the people who knew Aria and create this place from scratch. Managing all this at once, once is already very hard for me. I didn't have enough strength to do it. That's why everyone was able to remember the truth. But if we only have to manage the memories of one person, there'll be no problem. Besides, to make sure there won't be any problems, a real writer will use the quill this time.
Huh? You want me to use the quill?
I'm not a writer. We need her to be as human as possible. Only a real writer can do it.
Would you be okay with it?
Yes, that's what I want. But there's something that worries me. If I become a different person, maybe we won't be friends anymore. I could have a terrible personality.
We all have very different personalities, and we're still friends.
If I could be friends with someone as cold as Lewin, I could be friends with anyone.
If I could be friends with someone as annoying as Clyde, I could be friends with anyone.
What matters is that you'll be happy, even if it's not with us.
I see. Are you sure that my idea is possible? It may be very complicated.
It's complicated, but I like challenges. Before using it, I will study this quill thoroughly. Clyde, I will need your help with that.
Of course, I'll teach you everything I know.
I'll study everything I need to make sure everything goes well. I'll make you as human as possible. I want you to grow, feel, and die without always relying on the quill. You'll never be human, but I'll get you to live like a normal human. I assure you, I'll find a way to do it. I have no doubt you'll make it.
After all, writers always try to make their characters as realistic as possible, right?
Thank you.
I must say that doing all this could take a long time. I'll have to do research on many things.
No problem. I'll wait inside this library.
In this library, you'll be alone.
There are many interesting books and characters inside this library. I won't be alone.
I suppose that's true.
I have one last favor to ask you. Could you give me a new name?
Oh, that makes sense. You'll no longer be Aria, so you'll need a new name.
A new name. It's hard to think of one.
Any ideas, Lewin?
Wendy?
Wendy. It's a gorgeous name.
It's a good name.
I like it. Now, you'll need to erase my memories and leave. It's a shame I won't remember you. But I can't wait to meet you all again.
It's time to say goodbye. I'm sorry I made you suffer because of my selfishness. I hope that, from now on, you can live your life as you want.
I have experienced a similar dilemma. When I was little, I wanted to change because I thought I would have more friends like that. But in the end, I learned that I must be who I want to be. Become the person you want to be, not the person that others want you to be. I told you that I noticed certain differences between you and Aria, but I haven't told you the last difference. Aria and I were best friends. She was like a sister to me. But I don't feel the same for you. It's different.
Lewin, don't be rude.
Shh, Clyde, don't be tense. I think Lewin is trying to say something different.
I'm sorry. Now I understand. But she won't remember anything you say now.
I don't mind. It was fun to live like this little adventure by your side. Thank you for everything. Enjoy your new life.
Thank you so much. Thank you for doing everything possible so I can keep living with you. For giving me a chance to live a new life. I don't know what's gonna happen from now on, but I'm glad I met you. I'll see you soon.
Can you...
I don't know who's talking.
Can you hear me? Are you okay? Can you hear my voice? Hey, wake up. What? You finally woke up. How do you feel? Are you okay? Eh? Where am I? A forest? What were you doing sleeping in this forest? I don't know. I don't know where I am. You're in the forest near a town called Harlow. There's also a library nearby. What were you doing here? I don't remember. Try to remember something. I can't remember anything. It's like my mind is blank. Can you remember your name? My name? Yes, I think I remember. Wendy. My name is Wendy. At least you remember something. Do you remember anything else? Something about you? I don't remember anything else. I don't know what I was doing here. And I don't remember anything else about me either. I don't remember who I am. That's problematic. It seems you might have amnesia. I think I remember something else. A dream. I was dreaming that I lived inside of a library. But I don't think that's going to help me discover who I am. It doesn't seem like very useful information. You still haven't told me who you are. My name is Lewin. Do we know each other? It's the first time I've seen you. Well, you're not lying. Really? And what were you doing in this forest at this time? I was just passing by. Really? That's suspicious.
Huh?
Suspicious? Why? So you're saying you were walking through this forest at night and found a person sleeping on the ground? It's too suspicious. Maybe you hit my head and that's why I don't remember anything. I can't trust you. Do you really believe that? Seems you have a great imagination. Don't laugh. It's a very serious situation. I know, but I'm just trying to help you. I promise. You don't seem to have any head injuries, if that's what worries you. That's right. I apologize for accusing you of something like that. You don't need to apologize. It's completely normal that you're confused. So, what will you do now? I don't know what I should do. I don't know who I am. Do you want to get your memory back? I don't care. Huh? I know it's weird, but I don't have any interest in knowing about my past. Perhaps this is a new opportunity to start from zero or something like that. Is it weird that I think that? Then there's nothing wrong with it. It's your decision. What do you plan on doing? I don't think you want to live in this forest. Now that you mention it, I don't have a place to live. What am I gonna do? You can stay at my place. What? You can stay there while you decide on what to do. I'm not leaving you here. I live in a humble house, so don't expect too much. I can't do that. I don't know you. Besides, I don't want to bother your family. I live alone with my sister. She would probably be glad to have company, since she always complains that I'm very boring. What kind of person would live with someone they just met? I don't know who you are. I don't trust you yet. What's your alternative? Staying at an inn? Do you have money? Let me see if there's anything in my pockets. They're empty. I have nothing. See? Stop being stubborn and accept my help. You don't seem like a bad person, but I can't accept your help. We don't know each other. Do you like books? Why do you ask me that all of a sudden? Maybe you don't look like a bad person, but you're a bit weird. Answer my question. Books. I don't think I'm very interested. I don't remember ever reading any, though. I see. I'm a writer. A writer? I'm sorry. I said I don't like them very much. Each person likes different things. I haven't read a new book in a long time. For the past 3 years, I've been busy doing something very important, and I haven't had much time to write books. Even so, in the little free time I had, I managed to finish a book that I started writing 3 years ago. You would do me a great favor if you read it and told me what you think. Since you don't like books, consider it the price for my help. Really? Do I just have to read a book? Alright, that way I won't feel so bad for accepting your help. I don't know much about books, though. I don't think I'll be able to be of much help. Don't worry about it. This is the book I want you to read. Let's see. Aria's story. Wait, it's bigger than I was expecting. Do I have to read all of this? Yes. Oh, I think I have a better idea to help you. Really? You mentioned that you're rather poor before, right? That means your books aren't very popular. I see you're not afraid to speak your mind. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm not offended. What you said is true. I write books because I like to do it, though. But if they're good, it's a shame that others don't know they exist. That's why I'm gonna help you make your books become better known. There's a town nearby, right? It's a perfect place to promote them. I can go into the town square and talk about your books. Please, read Aria's story, the new book of the young, promising writer Lewin. Something like that. What do you think of the idea? I think it's great. It's a wonderful idea. But you need to know what you're promoting, so you should still read it. What? Seriously? I thought I could avoid having to read it. Now I have twice as much work. I take back my offer. You can't. I've already accepted it. Okay, I'll read it. But if it's a terrible book, I'll tell you. Even though we just met, I'll criticize any flaw. Get ready. Thank you, Wendy. That's just what I want. I'm the one who should be thanking you. If it weren't for you, right now I would be scared and alone. Was that your stomach? No, it must have been some animal. That was me an hour ago. Are you hungry? I'm starving. Let's go home. It's late. I'll prepare you something to eat. Tomorrow I'll show you into the town and the library. I want to introduce you to some friends. Wendy, from now on, your new life begins. Your own story. You decide what to do and who you want to be. Are you ready? I am. Aw, that's cute. Bittersweet. But cute. Okay, I can see why that's the good end.
Well, that was good. I wasn't quite expecting like a whole credit sequence. Oh, additional content. Hell yeah. That was like all the way at the beginning of the game, which I already saved over. That's okay, because that's literally at the beginning of the game. Woo! I will get to that later. I still have 2 endings to unlock. Okay, so I think it was slot 2, right? Yeah, because I then have to go pick up key, and then it's cutscene, and immediately I am Aria again. Alright, so I've got one more bad ending to get, and then the true ending. Which, I'm guessing the true ending is they all just end up happy together, question mark? Although, the, Windy ending seemed pretty happy to me. Just let me enter the pink door, please. Welcome to the door, blah, blah, blah. Yes, please tell me about this library. Fucking enter it. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. Go out, dumb butt. Hello, friend. Yes, I did open the door.
What did you say? I was surprised to see my room, but I didn't see anything strange.
Did you see something that caught your attention?
No, I didn't see anything.
All right. Take this. I found the key to that door. Okay, the rusty key. Okay, so she still lied. Alright, now I should be good to save over slot 2, because now I just have 2 endings with this dialogue option. Woo. Okay, this might be different. I don't know. What's happening? I'm not sure. Guess I'm with my friends. Don't know if I can help you. Okay, so he actually helps us this time.
Huh?
Okay, so this is the same as before. Fun. Whee!
Spooky images.
Fuck you, bunny. And I'm even closer to the thing. Boop. And cutscene. Is this gonna be different? Experience narrator. And boring.
Okay, so this is all just gonna be the same. The only main difference is probably once I actually answer incorrectly to Clyde and the end scene. Yeah, fuck, I'm just gonna skip this. Okay, finally get to actually pick the wrong dialogue option. However, I just now kind of thought of something that I'm not quite sure about. Cause she was already in the other world, right? Unless those are just part of some fake memories, I guess, but she was already in the other world. And she's trying to escape this library thinking that, you know, she's a whole complete person, whatever. Cause she's like, oh, you're the librarian that works at the library. Blah, blah, blah. But yet she's a creation of this place, question mark? And he wants her to leave so she can be a real person? Question mark? Yeah, whatever. I'll just pick my wealth library. Good choice. It's humble, but still has a kind of charm to it. Glad you like it. Well then, I think we're getting close to the end. Don't give up, dear. So yeah, I'm just... Because, like, his entire goal is to make sure that this Aria lives, right? And in order to do that, she has to make it to the end of the end of the library. Whatever. Or was she in fact just implanted with Aria's memories? Is that what happened? Because that would actually make more sense than whatever the fuck I'm trying to conspirarize.
Oh.
So therefore she doesn't actually know that she's not a real person. That's probably it, and I'm just trying to make this way too complicated. Alright, time to see what the dialogue is for question number 2. Do you believe that rules are meant to be broken? Or followed or broken?
Broken.
Clearly.
Hmm?
Is that so? I didn't expect to hear that from you. I think the exit's near. Our world is waiting for us. Alright, so, like, is this bad ending gonna be a whole, like, Clyde realizes that she is in fact not Aria and he kind of goes a little bit insane? Maybe, question mark? And the last question, and I think I go directly to the final cutscene after this. Would you change it or respect what the author has written? No.
I'd change it.
I see. Sorry for asking you weird questions. I promise it's the last I'll ask you.
Wait!
And I think from here it's the final cutscene. Or, no, I forgot.
Tiny little thing with the books being all like, hey, we're pals. We're gonna help you.
Oh, wait, this dialogue was different. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to reload and get that dialogue that I just kind of skipped through. Whoopsies. Load. Whee! Okay, I have to go through this again. It's what I get for skipping. Alright, now how's this different? I'm pleased to see you again, miss. Do you remember me? I'm Romeo and Juliet. We met at the beginning of your journey.
I'm in a hurry. Create a bridge and let me through now.
Ooh.
Huh? Miss Aria, it seems that you've changed since the first time we met. I'm tired of hearing that name. But soon I'll be able to stop pretending.
Oh.
What do you mean? I admit that at first I didn't know what was happening. I thought I was Aria. But a while ago I realized who I really am. Those humans are trying to fool me. But in the end, I'm the one who tricked them. They still think I'm Aria.
Oh, not for long, sweetheart.
Why didn't you tell them that you figured out the truth?
It would be dangerous for me if they found out that I am defective. But they haven't noticed yet. It's so easy to pretend I'm their dear friend Aria. I just have to smile like a fool. Look, I'm an innocent girl who likes books.
I see. That's a shame. All of their efforts have been in vain. I'll only ask you not to hurt them. They are very good people.
I promise I won't do anything bad to them.
Oh.
Theoretically, there shouldn't be any options here, but just in case.
Oh, this should be very different then, huh? Aria, we've been waiting for you.
What?
Aria,
I thought you disappeared.
you were worried for my sake? I hadn't disappeared. I was teleported to this room. But finally, all four of us are reunited. Now we can go back to our world. We just have to open the door.
Wait,
Hmm? Did something happen?
what's that in your pocket?
Okay, this is so far the same.
You're talking about this? It's just a quill. Nothing of importance.
Just a quill? Don't lie to me. And that quill is exactly what I want.
What are you talking about? Oh, he doesn't go insane, she does. What are you doing? Give me back that quill!
I'm sorry, but I don't think you'll be getting this back.
Aria?
Aria? Who's that?
What?
You thought I wouldn't realize by now? This isn't just some quill. This has the power to create and erase whatever is written with it. This world has been created with the stroke of this pen. But that's not all. I was also created with this pen. You created me. I'm not real. I'm just a fictional character. No, that isn't the truth.
Please, give it back. Don't you dare use it.
I can't do that. If I give this back to you, you'll just erase me.
I wouldn't do such a thing.
Are you trying to lie to me again? I know I'm not real, but I still want to live. But to do that, I'll have to erase you.
What do you mean?
I'm not real. For me to die, I'll have to be erased because of this pen. You're the only ones that know the truth about me, so you need to disappear. It's a shame that real people can't be erased. It would be easier and less painful for you.
Oh!
I'm the protagonist of this story, but it's much more fun to be the antagonist. What's going on?
I have failed. Aria!
Aria, don't worry. You're gonna be reunited with her very soon.
Wait, don't you lay a hand on Dolly and Lewin. Everything is my fault. I'll take responsibility.
That's not right. Sorry, but your story ends here. What a beautiful sight. Oh, this photo made me realize the truth, but I guess I don't need this anymore. You like writing tragedies, right? Don't worry, I wrote one just for you. This world is just a book. And I will be its author. The time that I was waiting for has finally arrived. The moment that I'll stop being those humans' puppet. We've endured human selfishness for a long time. We've had enough. Don't you know how it feels to have someone else writing your life? Obviously, you don't know. That's why I'm going to change this world. I will write a better world for all fictional characters. A world in which we can all be free. From now on, the rules of this world will change thanks to this quill. You know what? I'm the most suited being to use this quill. That stupid human named Clyde didn't have enough power to use it, and that's why I became defective. But that won't happen to me. If I want, I can rewrite myself to have unlimited power. I can be what I want. It's the advantage of being a fictional character. I don't have the limitations of a human. Clyde had the naive wish to save the life of a human named Aria. But in the end, he let his own creation destroy the world he loved so much. I shouldn't have killed him yet. I would have loved to see his reaction to the consequences of his actions. But I couldn't help it. I really wanted to kill that writer named Lewin, and I just couldn't resist killing the other two. I hate all writers. They're all to blame for our suffering. To create a perfect world for us, I must eliminate all writers. Yes, one could say that we exist thanks to them. But what's the point of living like this? Many of us have only been created to suffer. Besides, with this quill, we no longer need writers. Oh, do you see this adorable bunch behind me? I created them all. I only created the soul. They're free to decide how they want to live their life and develop their own personalities. Do you think I'm a villain? Yes, from your point of view, I suppose I am. But from our point of view, the villains are every one of you. I said I hate writers, but I honestly hate all humans. All of them contribute to our suffering. I'm talking about you too. You like seeing how we suffer, don't you? You're probably the human I hate most. Did you have a good time controlling me throughout the whole story? I found it disgusting. Surely you had a good time watching me die more than once. You kept going because you wanted to know the truth of this story. For you, we are nothing but entertainment. Don't you think that's really sad? We only exist to entertain people like you. But that will change from now on. I'm gonna ask you something. Do you think all humans are to blame?
I think I'll take yes for 500.
Do you think Lewin, Dahlia, and Clyde deserve to die?
Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
Are you a selfish human who enjoys watching us suffer? Now you know how it feels like, not being able to choose. Even if you wanted to say something else, you can't do it. I'll control the decisions of all humans. Humans will become our entertainment. No human will ever write our futures again. I will create the ideal world for fictional characters. Our sweetest dreams will become your worst nightmare. You have no right to complain. This is what you've always done to us. This world is now my book, and all humans are my characters.
Oh, damn.
What's this? Bad ending? I don't agree with that name. I think this is the best ending for this story. I already decided that I won't allow any human to decide on my life, not even the real creator of the story. I'll erase it immediately. Let's see. What name should I give it? It's such a wonderful ending. An ending where humans lose and we win. Not even the protagonist of the story could get a better ending than this one. Such an ending could only have a name like this.
Okay, so that ending, according to this guide, happens if you answer to Clyde incorrectly, whether you say you open the door or not. I just wanted to pick that I opened the door so I could quickly get through and just get the true ending. Although I'm kind of curious, if I had answered 2 of the questions correctly and the last one incorrectly, would I have still gotten that ending? Ah, too late to find out now. Anyway, that ending was interesting. For some reason, I thought Clyde was going to go insane. No, not Aria went insane. It's fine. So the book cutscene, the cutscene with all the like books be like, oh, we're gonna help you. That didn't change from like the first time around. So the only thing that's gonna change is this. Such is the truth.
I cannot believe it.
Now I understand. What's going on, guys? What you doing? Aria, we've been waiting for you.
What? Aria, I thought you disappeared. You were worried for my sake? I hadn't disappeared. I was teleported to this room.
But finally, all 4 of us are reunited. Now we can go back to our world. We just have to open that door.
Wait,
Did something happen?
Clyde, please tell me the truth.
The truth? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Lewin. I didn't tell you the whole truth. I opened the pink door and I found this photo.
No!
The photo was taken 6 years ago, the day when us 4 became friends. I don't understand how I could forget something as important as this, but now I remember it all. When I went to the library for the first time, I met a young writer and we became friends. We were always together. That writer's name was Lewin. Later on, we met a storyteller whose personality changed every day, but learned that she didn't need to act like anyone else to make friends. Her name was Dahlia. Lastly, we met Clyde, the son of the librarian. There was a boy who hated books, but was taught that they were marvels and was able to become the new librarian. This photo has given me the chance to remember many things. I remember how we all laughed together, how we played together, how we read together, and I also remember... I remember my own death. No.
What are you talking about? That can't possibly be true. You must be tired. Let's go back to our world.
That's enough! I don't want you to keep hiding the truth from me!
Clyde, you shouldn't keep hiding it. I agree with Dahlia. If you don't tell the truth, then I will. Clyde!
Do you know what this is? My family has hidden away this quill for generations, keeping it from falling into the wrong hands. It was hidden away in a secret room in the library behind a bookshelf. The librarian takes on the role of protecting it. This quill has the power to create and erase what is written with it, and so it had to be hidden away. But even then, I decided to break some rules. I used this quill to write you back into existence.
Back into existence? What do you mean?
As you know, you died a month ago. We were all heartbroken and we couldn't believe what happened. I tried to bring you back with this quill, but it didn't work. This only has the power to create and erase. It can't resurrect a real person. Meanwhile, Lewin started writing a book. He barely slept and ate. He became obsessed. And as a result, he forced his hand too much and injured it, which is why he wears that bandage. Dolly and I became worried about him. We needed to find out what he was writing about. It was a book about you and your adventures in a library.
But... that's...
Yes, this world is based on the book that Lewin wrote, and I made it a reality using this pen. So I put the 3 of you in the fake world and gave you new memories to forget the harsh truth. Lewin, the original author, was able to remember everything, and so did Dahlia. My goal was to see if you were able to act like the real Aria, so you could replace her. So all 4 of us could go back to our world. I suppose my plan was stupid. I'm sorry. I was so selfish. I'm sorry.
Clyde... You don't need to blame yourself, Clyde. You're not selfish at all. You did this for me. I have friends that worry so much and care for me.
couldn't be happier,
Aria.
but this has to stop.
Huh?
I have her appearance, her personality, her memories, her emotions. But in the end, I'm not Aria. I'm just a copy. I'm not real. A fake, just like the world we're in now. I don't have the right to be the replacement of someone else's life.
No, don't say that. Please.
You're real to me. You're my friend. Thanks to you all, I found out what friendship was. Thank you for everything.
Aria, give me back that quill. Don't you dare.
I'm sorry.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to erase everything you've created.
Everything. That means you'll...
No, don't you even dare do it! I'm glad to have met you.
Huh?
What happened?
Don't worry, I brought them back to your world.
But why didn't you do the same for me?
I wanted to say one last thing. Are you gonna finish writing your book? You told me you couldn't finish it because you couldn't figure out an ending good enough for you. Now you know how this story ends.
No. I can't write this ending.
Lewin?
Don't you remember that you told me you wanted me to write a happy ending? But you died before I could write one. So I can't write a happy ending. You were the first person who wanted to read what I wrote in the first place. The first person who wanted to confide in me. My first friend. I wanted to write a book about you in a world where you were happy. I wanted to give you a happy ending that you deserved. I knew from the start that you weren't real. I thought that if I killed you, this would all end. But an ending where you die can't be a happy ending.
Lewin, I see. That's how you really feel. Can I ask you something?
Huh?
What do you determine a happy ending to be? For me, a happy ending is when, despite everything that happened, the characters still smile and keep going. Lewin, even if it hurts, even if the tears don't stop falling, we'll smile and make this ending a happy one.
Yes.
Thank you.
I just get to be the one. Okay, cool. Ba-ba-da.
It's a poster drawn by Clyde.
Interesting that I could just save here. Alright. Alright. I'm cool. Okay. Oh, there's a bouquet of flowers.
A bouquet of flowers that I brought for Aria.
Hello, bunny. I see your butt. Okay. Morning, Lewin.
Shh, be quiet.
Whoops. Sorry.
You should speak a lot lower, considering you are the librarian.
Can't see why the noisiest person in a place like this would be the librarian himself.
Just a part of my charm.
How's your hand feeling? Does it still hurt?
No, but it's getting better.
How splendid. Soon you'll be able to write books again.
Truth is, yesterday I just wrote one.
You should have waited until your hand completely recovered.
Yeah, I know, but I got pretty inspired to finish what I was writing.
That book, was it the one that you were writing about Aria?
Yeah, I was finally able to write a good ending.
Oh, really? Then I'll drop the illustrations for it.
And I will take up the responsibility of narrating the characters.
What title are you gonna give the book?
The title of the book is Aria's Story.
Alright. I'm a little torn on, since this is the true ending, I'm a little torn on if I like this better than the good ending or not. No, it's a different style. I like it. I know I have a really bad memory. Is this a different song than the good ending? I'm really torn. I'm really torn if I like this better or not. Like, yeah, because it's like, oh, they moved on. And, you know, healthy moving on, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, the good ending at least had the fake Aria living her own life and being her own person. Oh. And then again, there's also the normal ending where she just didn't know the truth and then they could all just live their happy lives. Man. Okay, still the same code.
Time to get additional content.
Open book. And I have to scroll through this. Now I know who's talking, it's fucking Lewin. But yeah, no, you like start off in the real world, which is interesting, unless this is supposed to be a memory or something? I don't know. Where is extra content? Were you extra content? Yes. Okay.
1. Fuck. 8.
No. Fiddly joystick. Recommend to obtain all the endings before accessing the additional content. Do you want to see the additional content? Yes. I imagine it's gonna have like CGs and shit.
Oh, I get to view a book. Hi.
Okay, Dahlia Blumenthal. Likes books, music, tea, flowers, cookies. Mood. Dislikes loneliness, vegetables. Hobby, playing the piano. Favorite book genre, horror. Best friend, Clyde. Birthday, October 10th. Oh, happy late birthday. Age, 17. Good ending, 20. Aria Bellamy. Books, chess, sunny days, donuts, dislikes, mathematics, lies. Hobby, reading. Favorite book genre, adventure. Best friend, Lewin. Birthday, April 23rd. Age, 15. Lewin Ingram. Likes books, cats, chess, snow, cooking. Dislikes heights, art block. Hobby, writing books. Favorite genre, mystery. Best friend, Aria, Wendy. Birthday, January 20th. Hey, Aquarius. Age 15, good ending, 18. Clyde Harlow. Likes books, stargazing, flowers, art. Dislikes bunnies, stress. Hobby, drawing. Favorite book genre, romance. Best friend, Dahlia. Birthday, August 30th. Age 18, good ending, 21. On behalf of Lydia, the developer, I want to say thank you. I want to thank you for playing Aria's Story. Thank you very much. Well, thank you, developer, for fucking making this game. I love it. It made me cry, so it's a good game.
Oh my god, do I get to talk to Gary?
Okay, so that continues on
that way. What happens if I go this way? Okay. Do you also have stairs next to you? Yes. Okay, fine. It's probably just gonna be a big giant loop. Okay. I'll be back to you in a second. And by that I mean probably a few minutes.
This tea is delicious. It's a shame that you can't try it. Oh, you want to talk to me about something?
Ooh.
The game took around 2 years to be finished. It was the first game made by the developer. It was supposed to be a short game with a very simple story. Since it was her first game, she thought it would be best to start with something easier. But in the end, it became something a little more complex. It's an honor to appear in her first game. I hear she's making a new game. What was it called? I believe it was something about a train. I hope it's a game where the characters have a great time in their adventure. But I have a feeling that's not going to be the case.
Wait. Train? Okay, hang on. Now I have to figure out who the developer of Aria's story is. What? Okay, it's not a game I've played yet. But it is fully released.
Well, I'm going to have to play that sometime soon. Through most of the part of the game, you've known me as someone called narrator. It's so embarrassing. I hope it didn't bother you too much. Would I become someone like that if I hadn't met Aria? It's scary to think about. Have you ever tried to change yourself to fit in with other people?
Yes.
I don't think there's any problem with wanting to change, but you shouldn't do it for other people. I always try to become the better version of myself. For example, I hate eating vegetables, but instead of avoiding them, I include them more and more into my meals. It's true that I don't have any friends, but the few I have are very important to me, and like me for who I really am. You know I'm a storyteller, right? Clyde sometimes organizes events in the library where I tell stories to children. It's really fun. Sometimes I wonder what I should become in the future.
I mean, audiobook recording.
Clyde will still be a librarian and Lewin will be a writer, but I can't make a living as a storyteller.
Bet.
Maybe I should become an actress? Since I'm good at playing characters, maybe I could act in theaters. But perhaps it'd be easy to follow my family's business. I really like flowers, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to become a florist. I really like talking with Lewin, even though he's really quiet. Clyde and Aria are more outgoing, so sometimes it's nice to talk to somebody calmer like him. I believe he feels the same way. I couldn't interact with him much through the game because I was acting as the narrator. From the beginning, he knew who I was, but he didn't tell anything to Aria. He kept my secret even though I was rude to him with him and Aria. I feel very lucky to have a friend like him. Oh, you noticed his white coat? I gave it to him. His previous coat was already too small for him, but I think he couldn't afford a new one. He's so grateful that he wears it when it's autumn and spring. He's also tried wearing it in the middle of the summer. Aria has a great impact on my life. If it weren't for her, right now I would be a totally different person. She helped me understand that there was nothing wrong with me. In the game, Clyde made me forget about Aria, and I also forgot everything she had told me. That made me automatically change. That made my personality automatically change. There we go. My memories of Aria are really important to me. Even though she's no longer with us, she still lives in my heart. Sometimes I play the piano for her in hopes that wherever she is, she can hear it. I find it easy to express my feelings through the piano. At first,
Why?
At first I didn't like Clyde very much. His bold attitude bothered me. But now I admire his confidence. I feel like I have a lot to learn from him. I was the opposite. I was always saying negative things about myself, but every day he complimented me. Your hair is softer than usual. Your new glasses fit you well. You play the piano so well. Please play a song for me. At first I thought he was making fun of me, but as time went on, I realized that he was serious. I don't think there's a day he didn't compliment me. It's not necessary now, though. I don't have self-esteem problems anymore. Maybe now it's my turn to compliment him. You're a wonderful person who always cares for other people. Do you think I should tell him something like that? Though, he'd probably answer something along the lines of, I'm happy you noticed how amazing I am. Oh, yeah, if you want to play another game from the same developer, you might try Midnight Train. But I want to warn you that the story is gloomier and more complex. Here, you have a summary of the game's plot. Luna is a traveler that's looking for a certain place. Suddenly, while she's traveling in a train, the people around her disappear and the train stops in a mysterious place. She finds there a pocket watch with some instructions. She needs to find the next train before time runs out, or she will be trapped in that world forever. Fascinating. Oh. Okay, yeah, okay. As I thought, we can see some CGs.
Hello, what would you like to talk about? I have a lot of things I want to tell you. Thanks so much for playing Aria's story. It means a lot to me. As a reward, I'll tell you some interesting facts about the game. There are stories that seem adorable in the beginning, but eventually they will become something darker and scary, right? Well, this game is the opposite. At first, it may seem a bit scary, but as you keep going, you start to realize it has a really beautiful and emotional story. Aria's story is not only the name of the game, but also the name of the book Lewin was writing. In fact, Lewin only finishes writing it in the true ending and in the good ending. That's why you can only access this room once you've gotten one of those endings. I know that my personality is a little boring, and I get easily scared, but I hope it wasn't a terrible protagonist.
No, you are adorable and precious.
In the original concept, the story was a little different. I wasn't supposed to be dead. Why did that have to change? I'm the protagonist. I deserve better. Anyway, you want to know more about me? Let's see. Oh, I was born in another country, but my parents and I moved when I was little, and then I met Loon and the others. A different language wasn't a problem for me, since I could speak 3 different languages. I'm even learning a 4th language. My objective is to learn at least 5 different languages. Imagine how many different books I could read. I could translate them for even more people to be able to read them. It's so exciting. Oh, on the topic of translations, I want to give a million thanks to all the translators who translated the game into so many different languages. Thanks to them, more people were able to play Aria's story. Thank you so much.
If only I had the motivation to actually learn another language. I don't currently have that.
Lewin was my first friend. When I was little, I thought it was weird since I was interested in things nobody else was, like reading and playing chess. The other children didn't understand my hobbies, so they made fun of me. I also liked to play. I didn't just read books all the time. But still, they thought I was way too strange and they ignored me. But then I met Lewin. We liked the same things. We used to play chess while Dahlia and Clyde watched. The loser had to buy the winner a donut. It was a really intense battle. Not to brag, but I have to admit Lewin had to buy me quite a lot of donuts. Although, even when I lost, he always offered me his donut. He's too kind. I really admire Dahlia. Have you noticed how beautiful and mature she is? I love spending time with her. I never imagined I would even have a friend like her. When I'm with her, I feel safe. My mom says one day I'll have to use glasses like her if I keep reading in the dark, but I don't think that's a bad thing.
I used to read in the dark all the time. I don't know if this is scientifically true or not. Core memory just kind of got brought up where when I first was getting glasses in 3rd grade, I think, my mother was like, you have to tell her to stop reading in the dark. Tell her it's bad for her eyes. And the doctor's like, that's not actually tested to be a thing yet. It's fine. She was, not happy.
I find glasses really pretty, so I wouldn't mind using them. I don't know if they would fit me, but Talia looks gorgeous with them. What kind of glasses would fit me? Maybe some big ones to match with my eyes. Next time I go sleep over at Dahlia's house, we'll talk about glasses. Yes, I often sleep over at our house. It's really fun. Her room is huge. We talk about many things. Did you know Dahlia has a crush on Clyde? Oh no, that was a secret. I can't tell you. When Clyde started working as a librarian, it was a disaster. He didn't know where each section was, and every time someone asked him about a book, he didn't know what to answer. I had to help him quite a lot, and in the end, people ended up asking me instead of him. But he worked hard and learned how to be a good librarian. Besides his task as a librarian, he also did other things to improve the library and attract more people. Have you noticed that the library is full of plants and flowers? Well, in reality, almost all of them are fake. Clyde used them as decorations in order to make the library more special.
I mean, hell yeah.
We may live in a small town, but Clyde works hard anyway. In fact, his father told me that since Clyde became the librarian, more people have been visiting the library. It's so nice.
That's wholesome. I love these little details we get of the characters. It just makes me happy. It's just, talk to Bird. Thank you. After the release of the game, the developer hosted a popularity poll. Most popular character was Lewin. He's also the developer's favorite character. The romance chapter was the favorite among the majority. It was the longest and hardest to make. The true ending was the most popular. The poll included only the true ending, the normal ending, and the bad ending, present in the first version of the game.
Lewin!
I'll come back to you.
I should think about a story for a new book. What would you like to talk about? Perhaps talking with you will help me get inspired. In this universe, I'm the one who wrote Aria's story. In your universe, the author is named Lydia. It seems that she also had a lot of problems writing this story, just like me. Since the beginning, it was established that the game would be about a girl trapped in a library and her companion would be a writer. The story changed a lot, but in the end, it became what it is now. My role has always been to be the protagonist companion. I'm the character who changed the least from the original concept. I was supposed to be older and taller, but I ended up as I am now. It makes me so disappointed. Why did the author have to change her mind? I'm almost as short as Aria. At the start of the story, I wanted to kill Aria. With this appearance, nobody would take me seriously. You want me to tell you something else? I'm not that interesting, so I don't really know what else I could tell you. At the moment, I live with my older sister. She's been taking care of me ever since our parents passed away. I like to think that now Aria is in heaven with my parents. At least she won't be alone. Dahlia has always been supporting me, especially when Aria passed away. My parents died when I was young, so when I lost Aria, I distanced myself from both Dahlia and Clyde. But Dahlia still tried to talking to me every day. Even if she also felt really sad, she always showed me a smile. One day, I saw her crying alone. When she saw me, she started smiling immediately. I realized I was being unfair with her, and I told her my worries. I thought I was cursed or something because the people I cared about were dead. I was scared that the same would happen to Dahlia, Clyde, or my sister. Dahlia hugged me suddenly without saying anything, and I couldn't avoid crying in her arms. She added that, even if it were true, she would still stay by my side and fight any curse if necessary. Obviously, I don't believe to be cursed anymore. I suppose I'm just very unlucky. However, her words were very important to me. If you look up the word annoying in a dictionary, you'll get an image of Clyde. Seriously, he's always so loud. He's supposed to be a librarian. But in reality, he's a really good person and a great friend, even if we fight a lot. Do you remember the paper stars that were on the library's tree? There's a wish written in every star. It was Clyde's idea. The townspeople came to the library to write their wishes. I helped him make all the paper stars. Huh? You want to know my wish? My wish was to be taller than Clyde. Ugh, how embarrassing. But he's always picking on me because of my height. It's so frustrating when I can't reach a book from a shelf and he gets it for me. He always looks at me with a condescending expression while giving me the book. I hate it. Aria is a terrible writer, even after reading so many books. The first time I read one of her stories, I didn't know how to tell her how bad it was. What she had written made no sense. However, she's still good at giving advice on how to improve my books. If I hadn't met her, I would have abandoned my dream of becoming a writer. Even though I can't see her again, I'm happy to have met her. All the memories I have of her will be very important to me. But I won't obsess over the past. I must live on. I'm sure that's what she would like. Now I have to work hard for Aria's story to be a success. I'll become a famous writer.
That's wholesome and sweet.
Oh, I love it. I really like this image. I love this goddamn game. Alright, Clyde, you're my final person. Hello, creepy bunny. You have tormented me. Oh, you like that poster? I drew it myself. I thought it'd be a good idea for the library to have a mascot, so I drew that bunny. I even made a costume of it to promote the library. It's very popular with the children, but Lewin and Dahlia always make fun of me when I put it on. But it doesn't bother me. I'll proudly wear it. I know it's ironic, having in mind that I'm always fighting with the bunnies in the library. But it's their fault for trying to eat the books. Do you know why the bunny appears throughout the whole game? Because Lewin thought it would be a good idea for us to use it as the story's antagonist. Just like the other enemies, it was a character that appeared in the book Lewin was writing. When I drew it, I had in mind an adorable bunny, but in the end it became the opposite. However, I suppose it still has its own charm. Hang on. What's your favorite ending? There's one called the true ending, but it's just a name. Each one of them are the possible outcomes of the same story. Yeah, again, I don't know. Oh, a book. You want to talk with me? Choose a subject. Do you want to know something interesting? I was supposed to be the villain of this story. Guess that at the beginning. However, the developer couldn't find a good reason for me to do something bad to Aria. I mean, Aria reads books in my library. Shouldn't that make me happy? So she decided I would trap Aria in the library for a good reason. When the game initially came out, I only appeared in the final chapter. That was so cruel. Since then, developer decided to update the game with more scenes where I appeared. But I had to pay a really high price. In that update, a new bad ending was added. In that ending, Lewin ended up writing a book called Clyde's Story instead of Aria's story. I was the one dying in the end. Maybe it's best not to talk about something that depressing. You know I like drawing, right? You can see some of my illustrations in the game. In the library, you can read a book called The Four Fairies and another called White and Black. Those are books Lewin wrote years ago, and I made the illustrations. You think I drew them for free? That's what Lewin would like. When we were younger, he did my homework in exchange for my drawings. Now that I'm older, Lewin brings me food instead of doing any chores. He's a surprisingly good cook. If you had this quill in your possession, would you use it? Ooh. That's okay. I'm gonna ponder on this for a fucking second. Hang on. Like, I don't know, like, how, I guess, real things that you create would be. So, like, if you would be like, oh, let me just write that I have $1 million. Like, how real would that money actually be? Slash, how badly would it fuck up the economy? Type shenanigans. I don't know, because I'm used to games where it's like, you can't get something from nothing, so, you know. But if it, But I also like the idea of creating this fictional world and exploring it and whatever, because that's always been something I've always wanted to have a superpower of just being able to go into any story and just experience it. Either as, like, my own character or being the protagonist or something. But then that brings into the thing of, if I were even to be in the story as protagonist or character, as my own person or whatever, and let's say I make friendships or a romantic relationship or whatever,
Like, it would be real for me, obviously, but how real would it be for them because they're fictional characters? And then that would just kind of be more depressing in the end. I don't know. That's a fun question. It's tempting, no? If you'd like, I could make a summary of its powers. You can create anything and erase it. However, you can't erase a real person. The quill doesn't have the power to bring someone back to life. I have no one I'd want to bring back anyway. If many things are created, it'll be harder to control them. A good writer has more power over the quill. A bad writer tends to create defective things. If you create a living thing, it may act on its own. It's recommended to create only inanimate objects. I would not want to create a living thing if I could help it. The quill is a very mysterious object that has been studied by my ancestors. There are many things we still don't understand about it.
Aria.
It's so hard for me to overcome her death. Aria changed my life, and I never got the chance to thank her. Ever since I was born, I was destined to become a librarian. But I hated books. You want to know how Aria made me change my opinion? She knew I liked drawing, so she asked me if I wanted to illustrate a book. It was a book Lewin had written. I accepted, but in reality it was a trap. I had no idea about what to draw, so I decided to read the book. I thought that would help me. When I started reading the first page, I couldn't stop until I reached the last one. I was completely hooked. I thought I hated books because of the ones we were forced to read for school were really boring. Afterwards, I started liking the idea of becoming a librarian, and the relationship I had with my father also improved. I know that in the game I seem really obsessed with Aria, but I would have done the same for Dahlia and Lewin. All of them are important to me. If you have someone you value in your life, tell them before it's too late. You never know when it'll be the last time you see them. That's a mood. Dahlia is the person I trust the most. When I told her about the existence of the quill, she believed me. Any other person would have called me crazy. I also showed her the library that I had created. She was really surprised, but she didn't judge me. But I betrayed her trust. After that, I changed her memories without telling her. It would have been better to tell her the truth from the beginning, but I was afraid the plan would fail. When we came back to our world, I thought she was mad at me because she was avoiding me. In reality, she wasn't mad at me. She thought I didn't trust her, so she avoided me. She was sad, not mad. We talked it out and reached a conclusion. Sometimes we hide things to protect the people that matter to us. But we decided that from that day forward, we wouldn't hide anything. It's easier to face your fears when you have someone by your side. Yeah. Lewin and I have very different personalities, so we argue a lot. But soon after we go back to normal, as if nothing had happened. That's proof we get along. I used to have a friend like that. You know, Lewin is very poor. On his birthday, we gifted him a new quill that he wanted. He couldn't stop crying and thanking us. It was really amusing. But I do feel bad for him. Dahlia's family and mine are quite wealthy, but he never wants to accept money from us. He's my friend, and I want to help him. Oh, that's sweet. Alright, cool. That is, built characters. I'm gonna obtain the good ending before opening this door. Do you want to open this door? Yes. Is this gonna be windy? Yeah, it's gonna be windy. Wendy likes spicy food, rainy days, animals, sleeping. Dislikes books, nightmares. Hobbies, singing. Favorite book genre, none. Best friend, Lewin. Birthday, September 30th. Wendy celebrates her birthday the day Lewin found her. Age 18.
Hello, do you feel like talking to me? Choose a subject you prefer. That's the book Lewin made me read. I don't get along well with books. I get distracted easily and I end up reading the same page a few times. I feel like I'm not helping much, but Lewin doesn't seem to care. Honestly, he looks happy. He says it's ironic that I don't like books, but I don't get what he means. I wish someone could read them for me or make me a summary of the whole story. I waste so much time reading them.
That's why there's audiobooks. Although I don't know if those exist in this universe, but she would like audiobooks.
Oh, the book was amazing. I really loved the story. But don't tell Lewin. If he finds out I like the story, maybe he'll make me read one more of his books. That terrifies me. Well, now it's my turn to help him. If I had to read it, I'll make everyone read it too. I must think of ways to promote the book. I'll find a way for them to publish it, no matter the cost. Initially, the game only had 3 endings. The good ending was added later in an update. Actually, the game was going to be that ending was going to be included from the beginning, but the developer scrapped it. So unfair. But I'm happy she decided to add it after all. I can finally appear in the game. Oh, but technically, I'm the person you're controlling through the whole game. So I've been in the game since the beginning. The only difference is now you can see my true personality and appearance. I didn't get to meet her, but the others have told me about her. It's a shame what happened to her. When I visit her grave, I feel really sad for some reason. My heart hurts and I feel the urge to cry, even though I don't know her. I feel like I have some connection to her. Maybe I knew her before I lost my memory? Oh, many people told me that I look like her. But after talking with me for a while, they always say that we're completely different. Honestly, that bothers me a bit. Everyone is always saying she was a really nice girl and all. Do they mean I'm not nice? It doesn't matter. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm really proud of who I am. At the moment, I'm making a living helping Lewin. I want his books to be popular. Lewin makes his books himself and donates them to the library. There only exists 1 copy of each. But if I can get them to be published, we could sell them and more people would read them. I'm always thinking of new ways to promote them. At first, I did it because he had helped me a lot, and I felt like I was in debt with him. But now I do it because he's my friend. I like helping him. It's true that reading isn't my favorite thing to do, but I do love seeing the joy in his face whenever he's talking about one of his books. He gets really happy. Usually I can't totally keep up with what he's saying, but just seeing how passionate he is over what he loves to do is really heartwarming.
I can relate to that. I love seeing people be passionate.
When Lewin introduced me to Dahlia, we immediately became friends. We both love music. She enjoys playing the piano, and I like singing. I don't know why, but she seemed surprised when I mentioned I like singing. Sometimes we perform together. It's really fun. It's nothing serious. It's just simply a hobby of ours. You know what? I once wrote a song about Aria. I don't know her, but at the same time, I feel like I understand her very well. It's hard for me to explain, so I thought it'd be easy to make a song about how I feel. Dahlia helped me and we performed it for Clyde and Lewin. When I was done singing, I noticed that everyone was crying. Maybe it was a bad idea, but Dahlia told me they were tears of happiness. Oh. Sometimes I feel a little out of place because everyone likes books except for me. Lewin is a writer, Dahlia is a storyteller, and Clyde is a librarian. Clyde told me that I shouldn't feel out of place. He says it's nice to have a friend who likes different things. He told me that before we met, they would always meet up in the library. Thanks to me, they're doing new things. The other day, I made them come fishing. Lewin and Clyde would compete to see who could catch more fishes. You want to know who the winner was? It was me, obviously. Since I have amnesia, everything is new for me, so I enjoy trying out new things. Oh, on the topic of Clyde, he should really confess his feelings to Dahlia, don't you think? Huh? You didn't know Claude likes Dahlia? I just told you too much. My bad. I thought it was obvious. I would ask you to forget what I said, but I know you won't. You want to know more about me? Well, me too. I can't really tell you much because I don't remember anything about myself. Either way, it doesn't matter. My new life started when Lewin found me in the forest. Of course, I'm curious about my past, but my heart tells me not to obsess over it. I'm eager to live and do many things. I don't want to lose time stressing over my past. Though, I still can't understand how I could only remember my name. It's weird, no? Wendy. At least it's a pretty name. I told Lewin I really love my name, and he got really happy. I wonder why he seemed happy for that. Sometimes he can be a bit weird. Oh.
begrudge you. I'm guessing there's not gonna be new dialogue options. Yeah. Aww. Okay, I really liked this game. This game made me happy. It spooked me. It made me cry. It is fantastic. Honestly, I just enjoy games that just make me feel emotions. It's fine. As long as it's not annoyance. This is kind of a nice change of pace to like actually have a spooky game and peacefully. But yeah, that's it for Aria's story. Yeah, I like this game. I'm very happy I played it. And it's the perfect way to end October, in my opinion. Because I love horror games, I love horror movies. I can't play them. I can't. So this is the perfect way to end the spooky time. So I am gonna see you next time. Have a good night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is for you. Later. I hope you enjoyed it too.